Hey, fourth graders, how we doing? Mr. Carter here, ready to do HomeLink 4.2. Go ahead and put your name on this if you haven't yet already, and let's begin. All right, so we are finding estimates and evaluating answers. So we're going to be looking at all these number of stories and making estimates, and then we're going to solve using a calculator to check to see if our answer was reasonable. So Alice sleeps an average of 9 hours per night. A cat can sleep up to 20 hours per day. About how many more hours does a cat sleep in 1 month than Alice? So I'm going to start with what the cat can sleep in a month because I know that the cat will be sleeping more because it tells me here in the question that the cat is going to sleep more. So I'm going to solve that one first. So I know that if a cat is sleeping 20 hours per day, and that's a friendly number, so I'm going to keep it there. And I'm going to multiply that by 30 days in a month, approximately. Some months have 31 days, some have 28, but we're going to go with 30 because it's a friendly number to estimate. And then we're going to subtract that by what Alice is sleeping. So Alice sleeps about 9 hours per night. So I'm going to round that to a friendly number of 10. And I'm also going to multiply that by 30 days in a month. So if I do 20 times 30, well, 3 times 2 is 6. And we've got two zeros here, 0 and 0. So I'm going to add those to my answer. So for 600, take away 10 times 30, well, 1 times 3 is 3. Again, I've got two zeros, 0 here and a 0 there, so I'm going to add those here. Okay, so my estimate will be about, if we go 600 take away 300, is about 300 more hours per month. So I'm going to put that answer here. Well, is our answer reasonable? Well, let's solve it with a calculator to figure that out. So, okay, let's see here. All right, so we have the cat that sleeps 20 hours per day. So that's 600 because we did that already. We didn't even have to change the numbers. So 20 times 30 is 600. Now we got to figure out what Alice is sleeping. So Alice was doing 9 times, let's say 30. So that would be 270. So the exact answer is 600 minus 270, which, so if I do that on my calculator, 600 minus 270, that'll give us 330. So is our answer reasonable? Yeah. How do we know? Well, because our estimate is only 30 away from our actual answer. So our estimate is only 30 away from our actual answer. Alright. Let's look at number 2. Koalas sleep about 22 hours a day. Pandas sleep about 10 hours per day. About how many more hours does a typical koala sleep in a year than a typical panda? So again, since we know that koalas are sleeping more, I'm going to solve for that first. So we know that there are 22, so the koala sleeps 22 hours per day. So I'm going to go with the friendly answer, or friendly number of 200. Sorry, not 200. I'm going to go with a friendly number of 20. And we know that there are 365 days in a year. So I'm going to use the friendly number of 400. And that will be how many hours a koala sleeps in a year. So we're going to minus that from what the pandas sleep. So the pandas sleep about 10 hours per day. So again, That's already a friendly number, so I'm just going to use that. And our friendly number for the number of days in a year is 400 again. So 20 times 400. 2 times 4 is 8 with 3 zeros. So that makes it 1, 2, 3. That makes it 8,000. And our pandas, 1 times 4 is 4. And the 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3. So 8,000 take away 4,000 is 4,000. So that's our estimate. So it's about 4,000 per year. So is our answer reasonable? Well, let's solve it exactly. So the pandas was 22 hours per day. So 22 times 365, that's how many days there are in a year. That'll equal 8,030. And for our pandas, that was 10 hours times 365. That would be 3,650. So if we subtract those, 8,030 take away 3,650, we get an actual answer of 4,380. So is our answer reasonable? Yes, it is, because, again, it's pretty close to our estimate. So our estimate again is only 380 away from the actual answer. Alright, so now you go ahead and work on 3 on your own. See how you do with that. Go ahead and make your estimate, and then use a calculator to solve the actual answer. And let's go down to our practice. So we're rounding for our practice today. And for number 4, they're asking us to round to the nearest thousand. So I'm going to, whatever we round to, I put what I call the stop sign under the thousands place. And we rewrite all our numbers up to the stop sign. So we write the 4, and then we stop. And then we look at the digit after that. That's what I call the boss. And the boss is going to tell what the number here is going to do, either round up or stay the same. Since it's a 4, we're going to keep that 5 the same. Because 5 and above, you give it a shove, and 4 and below, you just let it go. And after the stop sign, you just put all your zeros that are left for all the digits remaining. So there were 3 digits remaining, so you put 3 zeros. So it's 45,000. Okay, so let's look at number 5. So we're rounding this one to the nearest 10,000. So the digit in the 10,000s place here is the 0. So again, you rewrite all your numbers up to the stop sign. So I'm going to rewrite my 1. Rewrite a 4. Then I'm going to stop. Then the digit after that's the boss, going to tell this digit what to do. Since the boss is a 9, we've got to give this digit a shove. So since it's a 0, it's going to now become a 1. And then after that, all the digits after the stop sign become 0. So that 9 becomes a 0. We'll put another comma there. And the 8, 3, and 6 all become zeros. And so the answer is 1,410,000. Alright, that's it for now. If you have questions, please come and see me, and I'll see you later.